you know what? Deebo's one of our best playmakers, and while he might not have all the stats to show for it this year, touchdowns and stuff like that, he's had a couple ones called back. He's been fantastic for us on kickoff return. And, I thought Deebo actually, against the Bears, the opportunities that he had, he was trying to make the most of them. And unfortunately, for a couple of those, they had better calls into the plays that we called. And whether it's some type of pressure, some type of how they switched their defense up, or, we didn't execute those blocks for him in the ways that we should have. But to me, Deebo's very close to just breaking it wide open. So I'm very excited for him this Thursday because I think he's going to have one of those amazing Deebo Thursday night games, especially against the Rams. That's what I see. Guys want to voice their opinions on social media. It is what it is. I don't really care. It doesn't make anybody in this locker room think any differently about him. Deebo thinks highly of himself, as we all think very highly of Deebo. I think he's a hell of a football player. So he just wants to, be out there and contribute to the team. And I think he's going to have an opportunity to do that this weekend, this Thursday.
So a couple more for George.
Holy cow. How come only people on the sides are asking questions? That's crazy.
As far as having good calls against him, is that defenses sort of anticipating him better than maybe they did in previous years?
No. What the Bears were doing, they've been running their old head coach, he had a very specific way that they ran their defense with the ways that their ends played and stuff like that. So we had all these cool little trick plays around that. And they came out and kind of played it completely different than they had been playing all season. And so we called them into the wrong look. And it was a combination of that. And then, on one of those plays, I need to get around and in. He shoots upfield instead of going down the line of scrimmage. Guy shoots past Jawan, takes me out, so then Deebo doesn't have a lead blocker. If I can get around that, he probably walks untouched in the end zone. It's just certain stuff like that. So he's trying his best to get, make opportunities from plays that may not look great, but he's about to pop off.